So we're going to be building this 6.2 for my 1998 Chevy truck. So far, I've already put the cam. I bought a Truck Norris cam, and I've put the new VVT delete timing chain and sprocket on it. What I did was I bought the LSX acceleration kit. The kit comes with this timing chain cover. If you know what the VVT covers look like, they got a big hangout right here because they have that big sprocket on the front of the cam, but here the engine's upside down. I'm about to torque down this cover, and you can see it comes with this as well. It came with these bolts right here. I decided not to use those and just use what was in it from the factory just to be safe. You can see my cam back here. See, it says BTR Truck Norris on it. But I'm gonna run their LS7 lifters from Michigan Motorsports. They was like $175. I got them right here soaking in oil. And they came with the new trays. And then in my cam kit, it came with the BTR valve springs and the valve stem seals as well. I bought me a new mall gasket and rear seal in there. This new bolt comes with the LSX acceleration kit as well. I bought at eBay, $500 with the throttle body. The throttle body's not here yet. Sheet metal intake. I bought a new oil pump as well, but the oil pump has not came in the mail yet. It should be here hopefully today. I went to O'Reilly's and I bought new Velcro valve cover gaskets and the little seals that go around the bolts. And then of course I bought a thing of copper coat. The LSX acceleration kit also came with a new front seal. I can't remember who they told me. I met them at C10 Nationals. I can't remember who they told me makes their gaskets, but it was a good company. I bought their head gaskets as well for this 6.2, and they're very reasonable on prices. But if I remember right, the same people who make their gaskets are the same people who make BTRs. So, their kit also came with the ARP bolts for this timing chain. They torqued down, I think it's 7 more poundage, because I think factory is 18, and these things torque down to 25. So I'm gonna show me assembling the rest of this motor, and then try to show me putting it in the truck whenever I get to it here in a couple weeks. So it's the next day. I got the engine together, everything but the oil pump. I'm still waiting on it to come in the mail. The intake's not on it, the oil pan's not on it. I'm not gonna put the intake on until I get it into the truck, but I'm gonna get a good mock-up whenever it does get everything in, just so I can get a good picture of it outside of the truck. But got the lifters in, got the new valve springs in the heads, cleaned everything really well. If you're looking for something to help you, if you don't have a good parts washer, we got a little parts washer that you put diesel or kerosene in and help wash parts. But one thing I like to use is the Zep industrial cleaner. It's like in a yellow gallon jug. You spray it on that oil, let it, right before it dries up, hose it off with a water hose. It do that 3 or 4 times, it'll really get the oil off of it for you. I didn't show a process of actually putting the motor together. I'll show it to you now. But here it is. It was going to be too hard for me to video and focus on what I was doing. I'm working on getting a little stand for my phone to maybe put on time lapse or whatever. But once again, here's my intake. I'm about to put the fuel rails and stuff on it. It's just a eBay sheet metal with a 102 millimeter throttle body. And then here is my timing cover with the VVT delete. This is the VVT delete set up, going from the 1 bolt to the 3 bolt cam set up. What I did was I coated the engine one good time with this high heat max paint, and then I took this engine by Duplicolor and sprayed it all. This is the oil that I used to help assemble. I coated the cam in it, put it on all where the needle bearings and where the push rods sit on the rocker arms and all that. I like this stuff just because it's kind of tacky. Like, if you know how thick actual Lucas oil is, you'd know what I'm talking about. But it stays on really well, so if you want to turn the motor over and get everything oil back on your bearings and stuff like that, it really helps. Got an oil pickup tube, but this is my oil pan. I'm gonna do another little cleaning on it before I put it on. Sorry, my heater just kicked on, but this is where your oil relief valve is inside these. I think it's 2007 and newer trucks. But this oil relief valve, what it does is it gets stopped up or something, and it makes the oil pressure go down. So what you do is you get you an M14 by 1.5 drain plug, put you some red Loctite on it, and put her in there, and you don't have to worry about it ever coming out again. But that's that. Once I get it on the engine, we'll do a little bit more painting, and I'll show some more and show the process of actually getting it in the truck and all of that. I'll be running a 480 transmission with this. I'm hoping it makes about 450 horsepower-ish. I mean, I think it should. It makes about 400, a little over 400 stock, so hopefully it helps out a little bit.